Recognize functions from tables. Okay, so we have the following table. This table is about mosquitoes, and can the number of mosquito bites be represented as a function? So what we want to do is we want to look at the numbers here: 0, 11, we go 1 and 8, we go 5 and 2, we go 4 and 5, 2 and 9, 4 and 5, 3 and 6, and 2 and 9. So with the x's there, you got to be careful of the x's repeating. You got to be careful of these repeating points here. So you see right here you have the 4 with the 5. So as long as I have the 4 with the 5, that's okay. So it's a repeat there, but it's the same thing. So 4 and 5, 4 and 5. 2 and 9, 2 and 9. It's the same point repeating. The 3 and 6 is different. The 5 and 2 is different. The 1 and 8 and 0 and 11. So yes, this would be a function. Even though I have a repeat, it's the same point being repeated there. So it's not like the x has a different number, because the thing is, you always want to look at your x, and if the x is repeated and if it's the same y, then that's okay. But if the x is repeated with a different y, that's not okay. So in other words, if the second number is different, it wouldn't go. So for instance, if we said 4 6, if I went ahead and put down 4 6, this would not be acceptable for that. So you can't repeat with that first number there. So yes, this is a function. Okay, now we're dealing with names. We have Peter is president, Wendy is education, John is defense, Michael is foreign affairs. But notice here, Wendy is now with health. So you have here with education, and you have Wendy's with health there. You also have Peter again with justice. But see, the rest of the name, all these other names are unique. So all these other names show up one time, but these show up again, but they have a different office after it. So again, you can't repeat what's in front here. So Wendy can't be here and can't be there. And Peter, which is here, can't be repeated again here. So if Peter comes up, it's got to be present again. If Wendy comes up, it's got to be education. You can't turn around and give Wendy even another office. So the y itself with the x cannot be repeated there. So this one would definitely be no. Okay, next one we have a table of songs here. And we have 200, 125, 310, 172, 215, 260. So far they're all different. But right here, here's the 125 being repeated again. See, the 125 is with 54, the 125 is with the 66. So that cannot occur. Now, if the 125 came up again with 54, that's okay. But since it came up with 66, which is a different type of y there, then this would be no. So this is not a function. Okay, next one, we're comparing homework here. It says, can the number of students who complete their homework assignments be represented as a function? So we have 5, we have 8, we have 6, we have 10, we have 4, we have 7. Notice that the 6 is repeated. Here we go. Here's a 6, here's a 6. But what about the y? Oh, they are the same, so that's okay. I believe the 8's being repeated too. Here's the 8. The 8 is a 24. Well, 8 is 24. That's okay. So if it's repeated and it gives you the same y, that's fine. But if it was repeated and it was a different y, then no, that's no good. That would not be a function. But since you have the same number after the first number, that's okay. So this one is a function. So yes, this is a function.